Hey guys, this is WMWesports. This is the last race of the season and we're in Portugal for the Portuguese Prix, the Algarve International Circuit. And this is the one-shot quali lap we're going to do on the mediums. Going to try a different strategy. As you can see, there's 13 points separates me and that man in the championship for P3. It's important we get some good result here. Because it's one-shot quali, I'm not going to push too hard on this lap. Because it's very, very easy to invalidate on this first sector especially, but we've got through there. Not expecting any of these to go purple, although that is wide. The gap between the softs and the mediums is only half a second, and the mediums are a much better race tyre. And this is probably the trickiest corner maybe in the game. Don't carry enough speed through there, but it's fine. But as long as we're top 8, we should have a chance. We're using Arava's colours this week for the last race of the season. Nice little addition by Codemasters, although it does kind of show that the game needs a GT Sport style livery editor. Lots of moan for another day as it comes across the line. Definitely not on pole. Be interesting to see where we've ended up after all that. And so it is P6, and that half a second gap would have put us near the front row if we were on soft. So P6 start for the sprint race. And here we go. Slightly sluggish off the line. Michelanda gets past us quite easily. I think we've got Mick on our outside as well, but we've got the inside line going into there. Aaron's off track, thank you very much. So I think Matty had an incident of sorts in front of us. I think Aaron's on our inside, there he holds that. We get a warning, but we've survived all that after a poor start, so we're in P6. There's nearly outbrake ourselves and then straight into the back of Michelando in front. And so at this point it's Skarma in the lead for a brilliant start from second on the grid. And so we just need to be a little bit patient, stay in the DRS train because we'll have pace later on the softs. Although the medium is a very, very nice race tyre. There's a yellow flag somewhere. What was that? That was Skarma off. So after an epic start, as we probably used the ERS a bit early then, got a ton of understeer. Front wheels just not wanting to grip at all as our championship rival Mataman is now in the lead. Have a half-hearted look at the inside of Michelando, maybe scare him a little bit into a mistake, but it's not going to work. We've got Arwin all over the back of us as well. And so we take that wide entry into there, knowing we'll get a decent run. ERS on the inside going into the hairpin, so that moves down and that's important. But already we're 1.6 seconds off the front three. What they will have is they'll have DRS to push each other along. So on lap 2 we're up to P4.
Copy.
And so on to lap 5 now, so we've kept pace with those in front despite them being able to use DRS to battle with each other. We've gapped Niari and Michelando behind me quite nicely. But really, really difficult to catch that DRS train in front of me. And the annoying thing is now is Matty is within DRS range of Rob Wills, I believe. So we're not going to be able to get any closer to him. On to lap 6, Matman remains in the lead. Although, sorry, no he doesn't, Rob Wills has just overtaken Matman at the first corner. So we're going to pit in the next few laps and we'll be on the softs and we'll hopefully be quicker than these guys in front of us. Although Matman's on the same strategy as this. But on lap 11, we've pitted out this time. We're on the softs and we're gaining on Matty. And you'll just see in a minute, so what's on right, that was Matterman's pacing the wrong way around. And as we set fastest laps to these brand new softs, Matty's defence is good. Because he has the DRS and Rob in front of him, so it's going to be one heck of a move. We're going to take a different line as we normally do. A really wide entry to carry a bit more speed. Really difficult to manage ERS on this track. We're not going to send it yet. We weren't close enough there. As Matty gets a really good exit out of the hairpin. Those mediums will be quicker soon. So it's important I try and get these moves done quite early. As it stands, I would still be on the front row of the grid with Matty's 3-second penalty in front of me. What I need to be mindful of as I outbrake myself again is Matterman's going to be catching us soon. I've definitely got more pace than this to be using. I've got a much better run coming out of the final corner than Matty, who tries to break the toe. But yet again he has DRS and the ERS management, yet again it's very difficult as Matterman's just the fastest lap of this race so far behind me. Matty runs wide there, we follow him. We get a 3-second penalty, so now it's really important. We need to be aggressive now. Yet again a wide entry into turn 4. No, we're not quite close enough. And so as it stands we'll be on the 3rd row of the grid and we'll only be gaining 1 point on Matterman behind me. Until that was better, we might be on the tail of Matty here. Although that line wasn't perfect and we got a little snap of overstay line being held up here, Matterman is making gains. And that ERS is completely empty. Whilst I'm attacking Matty, I wonder if he's going to make an attack on Rob. No, he's not. So we're going to go wide entry, much more speed than Matty. And make a dive up the inside, get that move done. Matty, to be fair, leaves us space, but it's going to be a drag race coming out of the corner now. Ratai should give us a bit of traction. We've got the racing line, gave Matty space on the apex just in case he did fancy going up the inside, but he didn't. And so here's the move again. We were just a bit later on the brakes, Matty saw us coming. And then it was the drag race then. So as it stands, Rob would be on pole, we would be in second. Both in what look like Brawn GP liveries. Fantastic track this. Very technical, a lot of undulation. And so what's our exit like out of there? It's good. We've only got so much ERS we can use. We're going to start clipping in a minute. We've got the DRS on. We're going to pull out. We're going to make a very, very late move. I wonder if the stewards will look at that. It was very late.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
No major contact, no major damage, but it was late. Be interesting to see it from this angle. So he did pull out. It doesn't look anywhere near as bad from that angle. Haven't got Rob's on board, so I'm not sure what it looks like from his. On lap 15, we're going to have to try and gap Rob by 3 seconds, which is going to be very, very difficult to do. Especially because our softs are going off compared to his mediums. Medium are the better race tyre. And he's going to be within our DRS as well. And so as we finished the last lap, Marman did get past Marty, but he's got a 6-second penalty. So we will be starting from the front row of the grid. And that's how it ended. So if we hadn't picked up a silly penalty, we'd be starting from pole. And on race day, look at the rain. As the lights go out and away we go. Very cautious start from us. Oh, we nearly spit it coming into the second phase as we were shifting up. Cars swarming all around us. I think Rob Wills had the same issue as well, as cars stream up our inside. We've gone from 2nd to 6th on the grid. Keith behind me, I think, making a move. There's a lot of cars go. There's a lot going on in front of me. Oh, who's that up our inside? I think that was Niari. We gave him space. He understeered clean into us. Luckily, we'll get away with that. And so not the best of lap 1. This Matterman stormed into the lead off the start from 4th on the grid. And our chances of clinching 3rd in the championship look really remote at the moment. And so this is a replay of the start. Absolutely lashing down. It looks like wet tile for the full wet weather, but we're on inters, and you can see there. Oh, there's all sorts of mayhem in the back there. I'm not sure what on earth was going on there. But Matterman took the lead. There's Robin's really wide there, and there's just no grip on the track. Every lap's an adventure to find where the grip is. I was a bit behind Matterman already by about 7 seconds. So an awful first lap. And we're not that strong in the wet either. I'm very cautious. Rob Wills isn't. Rob Wills is looking at the move on Laverick. Going into the hairpin turn 5. And he makes that stick, does he? Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be a drag race. And Rob wins it, I think. Yes, he does. So Rob up to P4 now. And it's currently Matterman leading, followed by Matty, followed by Mick, followed by Rob, followed by Laverick, followed by us. We've got Scar behind us and then Keith. Oh, Keith and Scar are battling behind us. Now Niari's taken Chief. So a good battle behind us, which is costing them time, which is only a positive for us as Keith jumps back into 8th now. As we're just teasing the car around the track at the moment. But we're not getting closer to Laverick, and we're dropping off from the likes of Rob Hills, etc. So we're going to have to make a move sometime soon, I think. We're still no nearer really Laverick, and we're losing time, so on lap 3 remaining P6 with Skarma catching us at a rate of knots now as well. As we go on to lap 6, Skarma's closed that gap even more, we've dropped off even further from the race leaders. So we're going to carry on chasing Laverick down. So nervous putting my foot down coming out of that corner. But we seem to gain a lot of time on Laverick coming through here. Seem to be able to carry a lot more speed than he does. Not this lap though, I don't think. We're still 2 seconds a lap slower than Man in the lead as well. I do think I've got more pace to give. I won't be on his pace, but I won't be far off.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead,
But we need to
get to the end of the race.
overtake Laverick somewhere. Am I close enough here? Not quite, no. And that's going to allow Paul
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Skarma, sorry, to catch up behind. So he'll be joining this battle now. And that wide line at turn 4 not working as well in the wet as it did in the sprint race. But I think that's because I'm so hesitant on the power. And so is this the lap? We can't stay here forever. As Laverick goes wide there, he's going to get squirmy. We're going to pounce. No, we're not close enough. That's definitely something to keep in mind for the next lap. Mataman yet again, just improving his lap times. And to be honest, at the moment the best we can hope for is probably P5 out of all this. Unless something extraordinary happens. And in the famous words of Murray Walker, F1 is if spelt backwards. So we run wide and get a silly warning. That's what we need. And at this rate, Spellchief and P8 will join this fight. Very, very quick driving in the wet. There's a yellow flag somewhere, I think that's behind us.
Okay, clear.
Oh no, it's not, it's Rob Wills has gone off somewhere. We weren't close enough to take advantage. And we're getting closer and closer to Laverick each lap now. And it'll be interesting to see if he makes that same error on this corner as he did last lap, if we're able to pounce. We take a very, very wide line. Oh, he does, he gets very squirmy. And we're going to jump on the inside. Block off the apex. He may come back at us. No, he won't, we get good traction coming out. There's a battle between Laverick and Paul now behind, and Skarma behind me. They're still undecided, they're going side by side into the last corner. Laverick comes out ahead. So as we start lap 9, we're P5, we've got the bit between our teeth now. Bound to get more confidence in the rain. But that's just how it is, if you look at the replays. So there's Laverick having a moment. Catches it well, but we're going to steam up the inside. Just about make the corner, we carried a lot of speed through there, but it was job done. And so can we get any closer to Rob or Mick now that we're in a bit of free air? Both accomplished drivers in the wet. If you look at the mini-map, that one's long gone. We're dropping Laverick now. He'll be busy in his battle with Skarma. He's caught Mick by half a second already on this lap. And so we're about to finish lap number 9. So there's still a race for a podium ahead. Oh no! We're too quick on the throttle. Accelerating before adhesion, as Martin Brundle would say. And so that's going to drop us down, and oh, tyres are boiled to bits. We're going to have to cool them down in some puddles. That's Niari going past. We're still struggling. We're going to defend from Michelando, I think. Or not, he's going to come around our outside. So this is just a drag race to the first corner. I didn't really change my setup for this race. I'm not sure if Michelando did. Do have a better run. Oh, we run wide and get another warning. As we also run wide there, still not got 100% grip with these tyres. But I think we've just survived that now, but it's a long way to go from here. We've got Michelando and others behind us now. Niari doing some drifting coming out of these corners. His mind just to hold it on track. But we're going to need to get past him ASAP. Quicker on this lap by half a second, so either we're gaining more confidence or the track's drying up slightly. Niari gets a little bit out of shape there. No Niari though, he's running low wings for protection on this big straight. And that's what he is doing. We're not going to get near him. We're going to have to think of the move somewhere else. As he runs wide there, we're going to try around the outside. We'll give him the space of the corner because we'll have the line going up here. Is that move done? No, because he's going to use the cutback and he's going to get a really good run out of turn 4. And so he's going to shoot up. And he runs us out of road, we've got nowhere to go. And we're going to... we pick up a penalty for that as well. We had nowhere to go. We'd already committed to the corner, we had to open the steering. Well, that move's done, let's see how far we can get. think my dreams of finishing third in the championship this year are gone though. Nick Orlando just made a move on the area behind me as well. So lap 18, we gained 5 seconds on Nick Orlando behind me. We also gained on Spatey and Laverick's battle ahead. So there's still a chance of some good points. Oh, Laverick's facing the wrong way, coming out of the penultimate corner. So that's that position gained. I DNF'd. I'm not sure how, there isn't a wall there for a couple of miles. Doesn't bring out a safety car though. We're at least 15 to 16 seconds off any podium places, so I think our battle with Spatey will do until the end now. And so as we get to lap 22, within 1.5 seconds off Spatey. He's very, very quick in this wet weather. Bilton Matt is out and we have a safety car.
Aren't looking to push for a safety car right now, just be careful.
And so I think we're going to pit for fresh intermediates, because we've got the gap behind us to do that. So the race turns on its head completely. And here's the safety car restart now. We're in P6 after all that. Spatey didn't pit. Don't think Rogers behind me pitted either.
Okay, clear.
And so here we go. Mick and Matterman have 6 seconds worth of penalties. If I can stay, I don't even have to overtake them now as Mick runs really, really wide there. And there's all a bit of wheel banging going on, but I think everyone's going to get through safely. Mick Orlando behind me putting in a move on Rodders. Tyres are very, very cold and people are struggling. There's dive bombs galore there. Matterman makes a move on Rob Wills. There was a lot of contact. Mick runs wide. There's a lap car off the track as well. Nick again running wide, but we're not going to make a move up there. But I now have my championship rival 2 cars away, and I can, as it stands, I'll be finishing ahead of him due to time penalties. So there's still a chance, although slim. I'm not sure the penalty situation of those in front of these two. Nick showing good pace. Just need to be careful of Nick Orlando behind me. And so 6 laps to go. P6 on track. P3 or 4. Once penalties have come into it. There's people yet again side by side through here, and we just need to pick up any pieces that come our way. There's Matterman still trying to make a move on Rob Wills, who's trying to make moves on Spatey. Oh, Rob Wills got out of shape. So that's that position gained. So as it stands, we're definitely finishing on the podium. And who'd have thought that after lap 9 we were facing the wrong way? At this exact corner we're coming up to now. So is there any more drama here? I think I'm happy to settle for a podium as it stands, as long as I keep close enough to Mick and Matterman. Also, I don't need to pick up another time penalty because that'll ruin everything. It's just about being smart, keeping it on track. I'm not doing any daft errors. So what I need for Mataman is to get stuck in traffic. Or for him to battle with Spacey or Matty. Or even Nick. I don't know what Spacey's time penalties are like at the moment. Need to be careful, we're dropping time now. We've got a good exit out of that corner. We seem to gain a lot of time through there as well. As yet again, Mataman ahead has a look at Spacey. And so we're net P2. No, we're not. P3, sorry, at the moment. Maybe P2, I'm not sure what Spacey's penalty's like. I think behind me Rob Wills is going to come back at me soon because he's making a move on Michelando. And he's made that move stick as well. We've got much more confidence coming out of turn 4 now to put the gas on early. It's only taken us 28 laps. There's Mataman still getting frustrated behind Spacey.
Situation, but I don't think we have.
Rob Wills hasn't caught up as quickly as I thought he might. Ooh, his mate gets out of shape there, but I don't think we're going to be quick enough to take advantage of that. I'm quite slow through that section as well. It's a shame the weather spoiled this race, to be honest. As a sprint race, it was really good fun with some good battles throughout. But we will have a grandstand finish now till the end. As Rob Wills is now closer to us, he's gained half a second on the start lap since I last mentioned where he was.
Is gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
And so Spacey does have, I think that's 6 seconds worth of penalty, so at the moment I think we're in at P2. So this is really good for us. As Rob Wills is right on our tail. He's in the same position as us, he'll know there's a podium opportunity here. As Mataman does get past Spacey, and Nick's now going to try. Nick and Mataman likely to be aggressive because of their time penalties. As I think we get a small shove off Rob Wills, yes we did. He broke himself on our gearbox. So he drops back a bit. The more Matty defends for Mataman, I think Matty's got a 3-second penalty at this point. So the more he defends for Mataman, the better it is for us. And so Spacey ran wide there. I wonder if Nick's going to have a go at him. Here's Nick pulls out. Is that job done? Into the kink of turn 1. Yes it is. Oh, there's contact. Spacey picked up another penalty somewhere. I'm not sure if it was in that move. But he's going to have a look. He's going to try our tactic. Oh, but he gets out of shape. No!
Okay,
Heartbreak for Spacey. Such a good race. 2 laps in the end, spins around. And as it stands, we'll still be in P2. We just need Matty to hold Mataman back. At this point, I've given up thinking about the the championship. There was 11 points in it after the sprint race. And so as we guarantee the podium now, where are we going to finish? No, it's P3. Mataman is on the podium. Matty, the champion this season, wins the race. Quite fitting that he wins the last race. Unlucky for Mick, who drove a good race, but because of those penalties finished 5th. But we pick up a podium. Good to end the season on a bit of a high. Looking forward to the rebrand of the league next season to P0 Racing, and we'll be racing in the McLaren as well, myself and my teammate, who I think at the moment looks to be Keith, depending on the official results from this race. Well done to Dale Shooter as well, his first race, having only driven an F1 car on this game yesterday afternoon, finishing P8 and that kind of weather was a good result. So a break now until next season.